So if you're counting on your house to make you wealthy, watch this video because it could completely change the way you think about building wealth and retiring. All right, I'm gonna say something controversial. For most Aussies, their house is not the biggest financial asset. And believing that could costing you hundreds and thousands of dollars. So I was speaking to a client recently who proudly told me that Karthik, my home is worth $1.5 million and it's easily my biggest asset. Now, on paper, he was right. But then I asked him a simple question. How much income does your home produce? And the answer, yes, you guessed it, zero. Now, before everyone jumps into the comments, let me be clear. I love home ownership. I own property myself. But there's a big difference between valuable asset and wealth producing asset. Because while your home was, let's say, worth millions of dollars, but in this case, his superannuation was also growing every year. His investment portfolio was generating returns. So his investments were working for him while he was asleep, but his house was not producing any income. The biggest asset isn't always the one which has the highest value. It's often the one doing most of the work for your future. And for many of us, that's your superannuation, your investment portfolios. Think about it. Your house gives you somewhere to live, but your super could be what you need for your retirement, including investments that generate future income for you. And unlike your home, they can continue to create income and wealth to support you over the years. So instead of asking how much is my home worth, start asking which assets are actually creating wealth for me. Here's what I suggest. First, check your superannuation balance and make sure it's invested appropriately for long-term goals. Second, build investments outside your home, even if it's like a small investment account every month. Third, review your wealth and make sure it's spread across your properties, your super, your investments, and not relying on just one big asset. Because the goal is not just to own one expensive asset. The goal is to build multiple assets that work together. So your home might be very valuable to you, but is that the most important financial asset? So here's the question. If you stopped working tomorrow, which asset would actually fund your lifestyle? Will your home fund, or will it be your investment portfolios and possibly your super if you're in retirement phase? Good luck. Comment what do you think. God bless.